So I just came back from Janet Jackson's Together Again tour. I am currently in bed. Um, I just want to give my quick thoughts on it. She put on such an amazing performance. Janet Jackson is just one of those legends that her discography, just the breadth of her discography, is impossible to get through in one show. But she had such an amazing set list. I'm not gonna lie, I spoiled the set list before I saw her. I always do that with every concert. But I just wanted to see, what she was gonna be singing. I always do that. And I think it was like 40 songs. I mean, she didn't perform a full 40 songs, but she touched on a lot of them, and it wasn't just the big hits. It was a lot of deep cuts. She did When We Ooh from All For You, which I was shocked by. She did So Much Better from Discipline, which Discipline is my favorite Janet Jackson album, so I was very happy to see that. She came out and she was doing Feedback. It was one of the first songs. I was like, Justice for Feedback. I love that song. But no, the whole show was amazing. I didn't even have like necessarily great seats. I didn't have bad seats, but they weren't like totally up close. But I just felt the legendness. Ms. Jackson just has that presence that you only feel when you're in the same vicinity as a legend, and that is what I felt from her. She was absolutely incredible. She's still giving choreography and dancing, even though she is a whole mother. I mean, just so unbelievable to see. Genuinely, Janet Jackson is probably the greatest living performer on the planet. I mean, seriously, she's a part of the Jackson family, so obviously she is. But if you're thinking about going to the Together Again tour, I highly recommend it. As if I need to tell you to go see Janet Jackson, it's a no-brainer. She really gave everything that she needed to. And I think it's a good one to go to, even if you're not like a huge Janet Jackson fan. If you just know the hits, you'll be satisfied, because she did all of them. She did, I don't want to say all of them, but like most of them. I was missing Somebody to Call My Lover. I do wish she would have done that one, but 40 songs, she did enough. But she did, seriously, all of the biggest hits and a lot of deeper cuts that I just really wasn't expecting. It was really a fan's tour, so I was very happy to see it. The energy there was incredible, and yeah, it was just absolutely amazing. As if I need to tell you that Janet Jackson is amazing, because she's a legend. So if you're thinking about seeing the Together Again tour, highly, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Also, for the record, I think this was the most that I ever cried at a concert. When she sang Again, they had all the lighters up. It got to me, y'all. It got to me. And then she did Together Again as the encore, and I was bawling. I was walking out of the concert bawling. I was in my car for literally I was sitting in my car over an hour because it took a lot of time for the venue to clear out. But like literally for a good 5 minutes, I was just bawling in my car because of Together Again. So yeah, definitely an emotional moment for me. But that is just the testament to how amazing Janet is as a performer and how amazing her discography is. So definitely, if you're on the fence about seeing the Together Again tour, I would say snag up some tickets. It is amazing. You are not going to regret.